Yo, what's going on? What's going on? I'm back at you with another Super Bowl breakdown. This time we got ourselves Super Bowl 39, Patriots versus Philadelphia. Let's see if the Eagles will fly high, but we know they fly low. They start off on offense, and let's go. So now we got McNabb in a weird, funky looking formation. Actually, it's four wides. It just looks weird because all the splits of the linemen are very tight. But yeah, so they got four wide and a tight end. So it's really five wide almost. But it's four wide and a tight end. And he's under center. That's why it looks weird. Usually they're back here. But here we go. Looks like New England, they're matched up somewhat. Let's see what he does here. Drops back. Man in his face, and he goes right down. That was a bad call, honestly. You basically have five linemen, and they blitz six guys. So there's no chance. You can't really block them. All you can do is hope that your guy runs a good route, and you run a hot route and throw it right to him. But there was no hot route, so that was just a bad call. Looks like they gave the ball up on the first play of the game. Yep. So come on, guys. So let's talk about this. Why, as a coach, first play of the Super Bowl, why wouldn't you run the ball? Oh, it's not even the first play. It's 3rd and 3. But why would you line up in this formation? And why would you not audible out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in the box. You only have 5 guys to block because the tight end's going to go out for a pass. So you got to audible or tell the tight end to stay to block. Like, you can't stay in this. So this tells me this was done on purpose. And then look at McNabb. Look at these routes. He should have thrown here. Like, why is that not thrown right away? This guy's wide open. He'll catch the ball and get upfield. So he doesn't throw it there. And then he just takes the sack. And look at the ball. Look at how he doesn't protect the ball. Look at it. See this? He's not protecting anything at all. And then he just lets the ball go. Look at how he holds the ball out. Did you guys see that? Look at how he holds the ball out. He's not protecting it at all. The ball's out right there, and then look. He keeps it out. Look at that. He leaves the ball out like this. So literally anybody can slap at it. You got Richard, or that's a Junior Seau. You got Richard Seymour. Like, you got a bunch of dogs out here, and you're leaving the ball out. Look at this. Seau's going to crack him because he's leaving the ball out, and he gets hit. He got hit. The ball's on the ground, and now they got it. Is that called protecting the football? Or is that called giving it up? I don't know. You tell me. I'd say that's giving it up. Teddy Bruschi gets the ball back. And now New England gets the rock. Now, they did nothing with it. And Philly gets the ball back. Now they run crossers to Terrell Owens. Let's see how this got open, though. I think they ran the rub route. Yeah, look at this. Somebody ran into the referee. Or actually, hold on. No, that's not a referee. That's a player. I think 2 guys ran into each other. So look at this. Right here, 2 guys run into each other. 81 is running across. 54 sees it, and he's trying to beat him to the spot, but he runs into the Philly player who picks him off. Look, he gets picked off by the Philly guy. Because Bruschi saw the crosser going. He was trying to race Terrell Owens and beat him to the spot because he knows that he's faster. So he was just trying to beat him to the spot. But the other receiver running across this way saw that happening. So he bumped into him. Now, as you can see, he's off balance. He can't make the play. He got hit. Now he spins around trying to figure out what's going on. It's too late. He doesn't even run after it because he realizes that he's not catching him. Let's see what Rodney Harrison does. Rodney pushes him out. This guy's playing on a broken foot, by the way. He broke his foot like 4 weeks ago prior to this, and he's in the Super Bowl. I have no idea how that was even able to happen. Ends up being the star of the game with a broken foot. See, why didn't they call this on that 3rd down play? That was 1st down. They call it better formation, better routes. And then look at this. Why is he floating the ball up? Guys, he literally floated this up. That was not any zip on there. Dude was wide open. He puts no zip on it. Look at it. He's throwing off his back foot on purpose. Look at this, guys. Look at how Donovan throws his football. He's throwing with no velocity on purpose. He has time. He's on his back foot right now. Look at that. That's not how you throw a football. He used his back. He used all arm and all back on that, guys. That's not how you throw a football. And you can tell it's sailing, it's floating. Rodney Harrison has all this time. If he was really trying to throw this football and get it in there, it would be here by now. It would be lower. The trajectory would be quicker as well. It would be lower and quicker. The ball would be like right here, right over the linebacker's head and getting there. But right now, it's just hanging in the air forever. Like, Harrison's getting this no matter what. And he's got that. That was all quarterback right there. You had Brian Westbrook on a linebacker wide open, and you just throw a duck. That's what happens. All right, here we go. Somehow they keep getting the ball back. New England's doing nothing with the ball. Who is this? Is that their tight end? Yeah, that's Lito Smith who fumbles the ball. Oh my God. Let's look at this, guys. Like, what are you doing, Lito Smith? Or Lee Smith, I think his name is. Like, right there, just go down. Go down. Go down. He's losing the football right there. He's fumbling on purpose. Look at how he separates his arm because he wanted to give the ball back. So basically, the script is calling for New England to score first. So that's how I'm seeing it right now. Like, that's absurd. He just flat out drops the ball. Like, okay. But Tom Brady, he's so good. He's the golden child. He does everything, right? Stop. Stop. Look at Brady getting hit and taken down. But look, notice how he doesn't fumble it, though. While McNabb leaves the ball out to his side, all wild with the ball, getting slapped, losing it. So far, there's no type of offense. Richard Seymour gets right through. I want to see how Seymour gets right through, honestly. Like, whenever a D lineman comes in untouched, somebody messed up, and I want to see who did. Let's see how 93 gets right through. It looks like a stunt. They're definitely stunting. Dude, I hate when YouTube does this. I'm just trying to get it to the exact point. All right. So center snaps it. There's Richard Seymour. He just... Oh, no, that was Seymour. I was looking at the wrong guy. Seymour's at end. So he goes right through. The right tackle just lets him through. See, look at the right tackle. He just lets him on the inside and lets him right in. And probably pushes him in the back. Nope, he lets him right through. And then somehow he recovers. He got lucky. That was all luck. And then this... Alright. This is the wrong type of pass, I would say. But it is Terrell Owens. So he throws a line drive bullet almost. I mean, that was all Terrell Owens, or the receiver. That was all receiver right there. That wasn't really a great ball. Like, it was a nice spiral, but like it was overthrown. Overthrown. See, the DB thought he had a chance at it, but the receiver makes a great catch. Not the best of throws at all. That's Pinkett, right? Eddie Pinkett, whatever his name is. That was a nice catch. I'll give him that. He's a skinny guy. He's one of the skinny guys out there. Somehow, I never understood how he's able to play. Pinkston was his name. Like, I never understood how he was that skinny and able to stay in the league for so long. I never was able to understand that. Oh, this was a great shot of number 72 letting Seymour right through. Look at him. That's terrible effort. Terrible technique. Let's look at this. Look at 93. 72, what are you doing? Look at how his left foot is further right than his right foot. He should have stepped with his right foot and then his left. He did the opposite. It's almost like he backward shuffled. Lets the guy right through. I mean, I guess, I don't know. He has to do better than that. Thank God his quarterback's athletic enough to step up. Otherwise, if he's not, that's a sack, guys. Look at this guy that fell. He had anybody on this. Honestly, if you look at this from this angle, he had anybody. He could have thrown here. He could have thrown there. He had windows on all three guys. He had his pick over here of the litter. This guy falls. He could have thrown there. Throws it deep, and he gets bailed out by a great athletic catch. It was a good athletic catch. I'll give him that. The DB thinks he has a chance. What is the DB doing? It's like the DB wasn't even trying to catch it. He was like, has one hand up and the other hand goes to swipe. Like, what? It's kind of weird. Drop back to pass. Pump fake. He falls for it, bumps into him. They probably won't call that. They should, and they won't. Touchdown anyway. All right, guys, look at this right here. Look at this nonsense. There's no flags anywhere. This guy's on the ground, but look at how he ends up on the ground. Watch this guy. Watch. Pump fake. Dude runs into him. That's like 7 yards. 8 yards deep. No penalty at all. Runs into him. Can't throw there. And then goes right here to double move. Right by this guy's face. Can't do anything about it. But he's not really trying to do anything about it. He never turned his head. Just pretended to be in the surface of the screen. And that's it. Just to make it look like, oh, I'm trying to make a play. But he knows he's not. Oh, wow. What is this? That was a botch. But they probably get it back. They're not going to. Wait, let's see what happens here. I don't remember. I don't remember what happened with this Super Bowl. Alright, we need to know who has the ball. Wait, Philly has it? Oh, see, Philly got screwed. So Philly ends up with the ball at the bottom of the pile, but the NFL says, nope, it's New England's ball. Alright, guys, that's what this game comes down to. Look, Philly has the ball. They took that from him. But guess look who has the ball, though. Even though we have a clear recovery of the football, look who gets to have the football. Oh, New England. How about that? But this stuff isn't rigged, right? This stuff is so real, isn't it? How about that? And then Brady drops back. You know this is going in. Wide open. What is this DB doing? The DB let him catch that. I want you guys to watch the guy up top. Like, what type of coverage is this? Watch this guy the whole time. Let's watch him. What's he doing? He's looking at the quarterback. Like, why aren't you on him? He's staring at the quarterback and not covering the guy he's supposed to be covering because he's leaving him open on purpose. Look, and he doesn't move. He just stands there, guys. The ball is thrown and he's still standing there. He's not reacting. It's like Madden 22. It's like when you click on and you're trying to catch the ball and the guy doesn't move. He doesn't lift a finger. Same thing here. I guess this is why Madden makes their game like this, because this is what happens in the NFL. Ball's thrown and guys just don't react. The ball is thrown right now. The ball is thrown. He should be turning and chasing over here. And look at him. He's still standing still. Let's count how many seconds before he moves. So we got 1 second, 2, 3 seconds. It took him 3 seconds to react to the ball being thrown. Now the ball is thrown and then it's caught. Yeah, okay, stop. He gave that up on purpose. Lito Shepherd was told to do that, guys. Lito Shepherd is so athletic. If he really wanted to make that play, he could have. He just didn't cover the guy. The guy is right next to him, and he doesn't pay him any mind. Stares at the... Because you know what happened was? That was recited, that play. So basically, he has to look at the quarterback to know when to run at the receiver. Because if he looks at the receiver, then he has to play the ball. But if he looks at the quarterback, then he can wait a second, let the ball get there, then start running to make it look like he's close enough to make a play like he could have, but he doesn't. That's all that is. It's highly annoying. Like, no one would ever do that like that. If I ever have a corner that does that on my team, he's coming out of the game. If I see him stand there for 3 seconds and after the ball's thrown and does nothing, like, he can't stay in the game, bro. That's not a baller. It's another B word. That's just throwing it deeper than the linebackers. I don't know why the linebackers weren't deep enough. And look how deep the safeties are. Why are they so deep? Oh, that's why, because there's someone deep as hell. I was like, they shouldn't be that deep if there's no one behind them, and there was. But all three of them shouldn't be that deep, though. If it was just one guy, that's kind of weird to me. That was kind of weird. Four wides. Throws it up. Wide open. Guys just aren't covering. Look at 21. Look, why are you turned like that? Like, why aren't you? This is clearly. It looks like a cover 2 because this guy is over in the corner, but it could be cover 3 as well. It could be man as well. Yeah, I think it's man actually. Yeah, that's man because of how everybody's space aligned. I could tell it's man actually. Deion Branch just beats him to the corner. More of lack of effort. That's really what it was. It was lack of effort. Now they do play action. I think this guy's going to be wide open. Look at how this guy's trail technique on him. Like, why are you in a trail right now? Like, he should not be in a trail. Like, my guy, you just let Mike Vrabel do that to you. He's not even a freaking tight end. Like, why is this guy on that guy? That should be a linebacker. You have a defensive end on him. He's not going to be able to make a play. They put a defensive end on him on purpose because they know a defensive end can't cover him. Like, that's why they did that. Like, if I'm game planning, I'm not putting my DN on a tight end. I'm putting a linebacker at the very least. But most likely a strong safety. A guy that can actually cover. Look at this guy. Letting the rush get to him. Oh, my gosh. Bruh. You gotta hot route this. Like, you gotta hot route it. Or at least step up. Like, he has all that room to step up into the pocket. Nah, actually he can't, because if he does 54 and 59 is waiting for him. This is just bad. Look at these two guys not even block. 3 guys not even block. It just looks like a bunch of guys standing around. Ay. Bunch of guys standing around. They made sure Tom Brady had his 2 touchdown passes, though. Richard Seymour is having himself a game the way they wanted it. Wide open. That should have been picked off. That should have been picked off, guys. Look at this. What's this guy doing? He should have. Why is he diving? He should have just sprinted and ran through it and caught it. It didn't really look like he sold out for that either. It looked like he just kind of like, didn't really like go all out for that. I didn't feel like he did that time. All right, let's go. Now we got 2nd and 2. They're probably gonna run it. All right, this guy, the guy that 51 is blocking, he should be able to turn around and make the play, but he just never gets off the block. And that's what happens. Like, guys just get blocked and allow themselves to get blocked, and they don't want to get off. They're like having sex in the hole. Like, look at this guy. Like, get off of the block. You're letting this guy drive you and turn you. Like, you're not doing your job. And because of that, because you get your shoulders unsquare from the line, you make yourself skinny, now you make a huge hole for the running back. That's why they always tell you to keep your shoulders square. Because once you turn sideways, you turn skinny, and guys are going to run through the hole. Same. Oh, my God. Yeah, this one's over. The way these guys are playing. Look at these tight splits. Why is this guy not coming up? He's waiting for the guy to kick him out. He should be running at this guy. He should be running at the fullback and pushing him into there. And then that would force the running back to come outside, and that's where this guy makes the play. But instead, he waits for it and gets kicked out because he thinks he can make the block too, but you can't. It's so hard to come off a block and tackle the guy that's behind the block. It's so hard, especially when you got a lineman coming at you. If it's a fullback, maybe, but that's just Brian Dawkins thinking he can do more than he actually can. Brady with pressure in his face the way they wanted it. Is that a pick or a catch? Catch. How do you let a 5'9" guy do this to you? It looks like craziness right now. Like, how does that guy on Philly not get that? Is that another magnet catch? Hopefully we can get a better view on that. Because I want to see the trajectory of the ball. Because, like, how do you... I just want to see that. Because he's clearly shorter than the other guy, and he's behind him. I want to see how he allowed this to happen. Like, please show this again. Closer form. Please, EA. Or, I said EA. Please, NFL. Show this again. I don't think they will. Yeah, they are. They're showing it. All right, let's see what happens with the hands. Like, how does that even happen? What? Like, what? Is that... You got to question if there was kind of some foul play on that. Like, magnet, something. Like, the ball doesn't even move when it hits hands. Like, watch. There's the... Look at the stitches of the ball. Look at how it just stops. I don't know about that one. I don't think that was a legitimate catch. Because where was Deion Branch after this game? Like, after this game, you never saw Deion Branch make any catches like that ever again. He never, ever made catches like that ever after this. This was the only game where Deion Branch was just jumping up, plucking everything out of the air. Like, this is what I'm telling you. They pick and choose when they use the magnet gloves on certain guys. Now you got Donovan McNabb just throwing it right to the other team. Like, he's ready to rumble for the other team. Throws it. What is this guy doing? So 25. Does anyone see anything wrong with that picture right there? Like, does anyone see anything wrong with this picture? This isn't even the quarterback. Now that I see what happened, does anybody see anything wrong with this picture? Right over here. I hate when YouTube does that. I'm just trying to, like, get to the spot, and they rearrange the whole screen. All right, why are his hands down here and the ball's up here? Shouldn't both of his arms be up in the air attempting to catch this? Or am I just losing my mind? Like, someone please tell me, am I losing my mind, or should he have both of his hands up in the air? Even right now, his hands should be up, not over here. Why are they at... He's got T-Rex arms. His arm, like, he should be fully extending his arms up in the air right now. But look at him. He doesn't do that. The whole time we saw it, he never raised his arms past his shoulders. Because he wasn't trying to catch the ball, guys. This was a scripted play. He wasn't attempting to catch this at all. And it goes right to the other player. Look, he doesn't even look mad. Look at him. He's just like, whatever. That's not on you, Donovan. That ain't on you. It was on the other guy. But he has to say it's on me because it's a script. The guy didn't raise his arms. Donovan's a good actor, too. He has to take that one. He knows he's got to lose this game. How in the hell? Like, how? I just want to know how. You got to ask if there was foul play on that one, too. Magnets on that one? It's possible. It was Terrell Owens, though. That's the only reason I would say not, because T.O. has got amazing hands. Let's see this. I don't know. It's hard to say. Because they could have given him magnets on that one. Because look at how it gets caught on the gloves and just never moves. Oh, it's actually moving, actually. But I don't know. It's hard to say on some plays. That play, maybe. I'll give Terrell Owens the benefit, but... Look, so, you know another thing that gets me a little angry? They had number 25 in running that running back play. Why didn't they have Brian Westbrook in? Why was Brian Westbrook not in on that play when 25 was in? 25 was never their receiving back. It was always 36. So they put 24 in there on purpose because they knew he's not a receiving back. They knew he'd have a lesser chance of making that play. Because if they wanted to complete that pass where you threw that interception on, they would have given it to this guy who would have caught the ball and got upfield. But instead, you put him in now when the game's over. They're all in on it, guys. It's not just one guy. They're all in on it. This is absurd. It's not even close. Got about like another 30 seconds, not even. And he throws it. Yeah, see, they just wanted to make it a 24-21 game. Make it seem like it was a good game, but really, the Eagles should have won this game. But the NFL, they have their golden child. His name is Thomas Edward Patrick Brady. If you didn't know, now you know. So it's 24-21. They give him the ball back with 17 seconds left just to make it interesting. Oh, they might have a chance, right? They have a chance. Oh, wait a minute. He catches it. Nope. Right to Rodney Harrison so he can be the defensive player of the game. That's the final straw. Donovan McNabb throws 10 interceptions. It's been real, guys. Until next time.